All right, let me start this. All right. For one, Steve Torres has took it a little bit too far, calling my mother, my 86-year-old mother, a prostitute, talking about my family. It's uncalled for. Made a call to Newark police. Police came here. Police numbers, docket numbers, everything. Going down the investigation unit in the Newark Police for cyber harassment of a sick person. Steve, I will tell you something. You are nothing in the music community. You're a bunch of lies. Your numbers have changed so much with your people, your 75,000 supporters, whatever. You ain't got it, and you'll never have it. You wish you were me. See, the other day I thought you would get it, but you didn't. See, you wouldn't know what one of these are, my friend. Incorporation stamp. Right? With that, you know what? The incorporate and seal of cases, the ultimate case company. All right. You turn it around so you can read it. Sorry about that. See, Steve, the seal. Now, what are you going to say? I fake that? Would you like the other seal of my other company? Would you like to make an imprint of that too? Let's see who's real, Steve. Where's your incorporation stamp, dude? You don't have none. Because you're so full of shit, bro. See, Steve, with incorporation comes. Would you like to? Let's see. There's a records here. Man, I hate doing this shit. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see what I got here, Mr. Torres. Here, Steve. Cases Unlimited, really. What I do? Print up the documents like I did the doctor shit. You're so full of shit, dude. Because I'm so hot and awesome, you can't take it. You never worked as much as me. You are not the music community. You drag your hooks and crooks, and you sway people to get in a lot of trouble because the police looked at what you wrote and what the people wrote. You're gonna come kick my ass out here, and really, they love the pictures you got of my apartment and got them a crack deal. They came in here. I got checked out. They looked at all your stuff. Cops in Arkansas, I like how you changed their words. All right. That cop can tell you that. Your lawyers have been called. They don't deal with cases like yours. You have no lawyers. You now have no incorporation. You have no business. It's not legally registered. They checked it out. The IRS, right? When I mention how much are you going to owe in taxes, Steve? Right? You know what the compound interest is, penalties and interest over the years? Because you ran shit through PayPal. I can't say you did, but I think you did. Going through your, look at your nice little note to your wire fraud to the District of Bloomfield. Well, for one, I don't live in the District of Bloomfield. For one, it's not the District of Bloomfield. All right? It's a township of Bloomfield. So I called them. I also called the mayor down there. I got an appointment to see them. They want to see everything you have done. So But now you got NEWARK cops involved, and now you got Bloomfield involved. Arkansas, my lawyers are going to call them too. Okay. Asthma is sick. It's a coal miner's disease, my friend. It's real. The lawsuit is open. As a me begging for money, sharing my fundraiser, that's not begging for money. That's people sharing. As a threatening women, I never threaten no one. I just warn them, man, they should get away from you because you are toxic. Very toxic. You got a problem there. You write delusional stuff because you're a delusional person. Now, calling my mother a prostitute, you broke law, dude. My mother's 86. And you call her, would say she's whining and shit on YouTube. And you embarrass yourself because the owner of Cloud9 Cases was on there, right? Mark Weiss has seen it. Who knows Nikki Six, all right? I made a call in to Paul Crook. Message him. Bill Baker, who wrote the book. I have it down here, actually. Okay. You got to call in to Bill Baker, my friend, who wrote the book. All right. Let's see. What did Bill write for me? And it wasn't to a signing. Bill gave me his last book. All right. See, there's a problem. See, Bill Baker married my ex-wife's best friend. All right, Lori. So a call goes out to the misfits. So see, I'm bringing the rock and roll community into it now. You screwed up there, Steve. Said I didn't work. Okay, I got one corporation book here. Here, Steve. Number 2 corporation book. Corporation. They were $1,000 a piece. Registered trademark. I don't even think you have that. Now, what I'm going to do is, maybe I can't work, but I can do one damn thing. How you doing, Cindy? See, I think I'm going to, when I get better and stuff now, which I'm working on, I'm going to open up a place and they'll come, man, to me. I'll walk away from you. See, I'm going to open up a place called Holy D's Metalware Forever. And you know what? For what you did to me, I'm going to incorporate in Jersey. Looks to Kill Rock Shop. The Holy D way. Now, see, it's not illegal to do that, Steve. I can do it. See, I'm not a fraud like you. I know my business laws. I've been written up so much shit many times in business. You'll never know. Also made a call into a person that worked at Whitney Houston's studio. Biggie Bignola, and Biggie Bignola is Tommy Lee's drum tech. He's the one who got me the deal to do Whitney Houston studio. Elliot Wolfson, a wirer, who worked at my place, he rented a place out, hooked me up to do there, and when Biggie left Whitney's, he went with Tommy Lee to live there. Imagine that. The real story, the dirt of crew. I've seen Mark Weiss, the photographer. He's been taking shots of crew for years. Had a nice talk with Mark. See, Mark used to manage my band, Ritual I was in. You're in a catch-22, dude, of a bunch of lies. You haven't done nothing because I've seen you in 213, man. You look like a normal dad, short hair. You found a way to rip off people. Yeah, beat people for money. scammed them, didn't get them their merchandise. All the years I was in business, I was never late, never had a complaint. One return, and it was out the next day for the spin doctors. So my story is real. That's why people ask me to do stories on them. Now, see, you say you got all these people and all these supporters. Why you only have 15 to 20 in the chat room? You do all that in your radio station. I used to go there and listen to your radio station. That was a big glitch with Donnie B at that time. I thought it was a joke. Donnie was laughing at me. You're nothing. I'm way better at radio announcer than you could ever be, my friend. I've been on live radio. I've done interviews. I've been with the stars. Let's see, Steve. You think I'm playing a game here? Right? See, the fraudulent page that I put up was real. Steve Torres looks to kill whack shop. Man that lies like a rug, and Facebook approved it. You can't take it down. Now, see, Steve, I never said I made Bon Jovi. I said, damn straight, I work with Bon Jovi a bunch of times. Let's see, Steve, how full of shit you are. See, there's always a thank you, Steve. And let's see, I'd like to thank, all right, we're going to find it. All right. Okay, it's on this side of the page. We're going to go right down there. Wow, Steve, look at that. Cases Unlimited, Paul DeVoe. Because Bon Jovi was endorsed with my company, with you, McDonald, and your so-called cousin, Tico Torres, that you say you have. I'm going to get hooked with one of them soon because Bon Jovi is going to get back, and I'm going to have a powwow with you, McDonald. Because if you don't think I have their phone numbers, they're right behind me. From Vito Brado on down the line. So I got to make some phone calls. I already called Larry Harkey up, Dolby Laboratories. They got letters coming to me, SAR Studios. They want to know the allegations of what you did to a sick person that can hardly walk, that is down on weight, that is very sick. See, Steve, you took down the fundraisers. They can go back up. There's nothing with PayPal. They don't deal with that. I got a clean record. The only thing they were wondering, why did you donate a penny to my thing and call it an investigation on a fraud? They thought that was the biggest joke in the world. See, Monday, my lawyers are calling PayPal up, and they're doing a whole investigation. Not on me, far from it. They're doing an investigation on you, Steve. Yeah. They're doing it on Looks to Kill Rock Shop and everything you pulled with PayPal. Now, your Wix.com, the fake support ticket you win, it goes over to abuse. They didn't like what you wrote to a sick person. You pull fraud, Steve. Now, let me see. You said, I don't know. People on YouTube know these guys? Do we know Anthrax? Right. I sure do. Let's see. Steve, I just like hanging because you know what? I can't do too much no more except I just wanted to do my thing and you could have done your thing, but you keep pushing me, man. Wow, you like the original pictures I did of Whitney Houston washing machine cases and dryers? That's sad, Steve. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, imagine this, Steve. You got one of these? The tax ID number? You have one now? I don't think so. 1-3 Charles Street. A little beat up. But whatever. I don't know, Steve. I just usually hang around and look at cases. Just hang out with people. And have my truck ready to load the case in. But I was never a case maker. So if you go down, that's the, I'll tell you what building that is. That's the Edison Complex in West Orange, New Jersey. That's where my building was, in the Edison Complex, where they made the light bulbs. Actually, Edison didn't discover the light bulb, did. His workers did. So you hire out workers. I hope they all have W-2s for all this shit, too. You got a whole crew, huh? Get to our little friends here. Scott and Charlie and them now. Let me see. It's dark in here. I have to find this. I'll find it. Let's see. It's around here somewhere. I haven't read this in a while. Hold on. Then I gotta put the writing so small, Steve. I'll find it. I put there. Let's see. In the thank yous. Anthrax. It's in here. I just seen it. It's in here. I know it's here. I just can't see it. The writing, man. The CDs were so small, Steve. I can read it because I got to read it backwards here. How about that? Digital. Anthrax 96. I'm not messing up here, Steve. I gotta find where Anthrax put it. Sing the thank yous. See, Steve, I don't budge, man. You don't make me budge. You're just a joke. I'll find it later. I have to put my other glasses on. See, Steve, you just don't get it. You want to be me so bad. You know what? See, I go out and get GoFundMe money and buy rings, man. Get the fuck out of me. I've had these for years. Call yourself a metalhead, man. You don't even know, man. I can make my own spike bracelets. Very simple. Like I said, I never made Bon Jovi. I did say one thing. I made flight cases for Bon Jovi. Now, Steve, how are you going to get out of all this stuff? I'd really like to know. How are you going to get out of the harassment charges and everybody says they're going to kick my ass? See, that's over state line. That's terrorist threat. So your little buddies, you got your friends in trouble. Now, Stacy, oh man, Jennifer Brinks with her lies. I never said I had a $20 million mansion. She told you, I think you didn't hear it by Whitney Houston. I pay here. You're such a hick, bro, that I hate to say they don't call things down here projects no more. That went out years ago. Low income housing, yes, and you pay a decent amount in New Jersey. You said you live by a golf course. Hey, Steve, you know what? I got to tell you, I love your picture of your studio, man, on your Facebook page. I called the studio owner because you photoshopped yourself and on the air on that. You ain't too happy about that. You don't think I called Striker's management? Told them what you did? Sent them over all your stuff? You're crazy. I don't disrespect Steve Lynch. I disrespect because I think he's a fantastic guitar player. See, what you don't know, I looked at Great House career off. Greg came to me years ago, and it's not a lie. He came down to 1-3 Charles Street, and I helped Greg with his career management. I got him hooked up with Mick Gaffney from the Stuff that played on my albums. Okay, if you had a guy from the Stuff playing on your album like Mick Gaffney, you were in the clique. Mick is a very good friend of mine. He's played on a bunch of my songs. There's a bunch of big players. And with Greg, I took him over to Mick Gaffney. He's got him hooked up with his lawyers at the Hemsley building and stuff. Greg ended up getting on a tour with Michael Jackson, Enrique Iglesias, and Justin Timberlake. Why don't you do your research and go on YouTube and type in Greg Howe with Michael Jackson doing Beat It, Black or White. When Greg got back, he lost his phone book. I called because it's not that easy to get through to Michael Jackson when he was alive. I got Greg Howe's phone book back, the numbers. See, Jennifer Batten worshipped Greg Howe, and her mother was sick. And Greg took the tour. I know more players than you'll ever know in your life. And I got to jam at parties with players like Jeff Gala, Jeff Bova, back in the day. See, when they had Christmas parties, there was open jams in the studios up there in New York, up at CMS, Complete Music Services, Musicians Express. See, I got a story to tell about Ritual. See, I never said I played with Enough's Enough. I said back in the day when I was reforming Ritual, I met a guy from Patterson. His name was Ricky Herring. Why don't you go ask Donnie B that? Ricky was one of the best drummers I ever played with. Then I put an ad out in EC Rocker for Ritual. Billy Farley's creation. Guess who came to the table? Derek the Skull Taylor from Overkill. A very good friend of mine, as much as Dee Dee and Bobby Blitz. And I will get in touch with Overkill next. We're going to take it down one by one and then go to Metallica. Metallica knows me. All the white cases you see in 1985, Metallica, they were built at a place that I worked called FFC. Now see, FFC turned to C&D Casing before I got sick. After 9/11, when my business went down, I went to work back to my old boss. I've been there for over a decade. So fake case, and you send me a stupid thing, you idiot, that said, Yeah, the ultimate support system is looking to talk to you. They're a keyboard stand company that makes custom keyboard stands. So, Steve, I used to buy parts off them. They thought that was the biggest joke. As of anvil, it's actually an anvil calzone case. Let's get that straight. It's 1-800-FLY-ANVIL. See, I had a long talk with Joey Calzone about you and what you did to me. See, you might think one thing, but case companies get along. I had my ads up on Marshall site for custom cases, bag in. I knew Jim Marshall. I knew Les Paul. My father talked when he was alive to Les Paul on the radio. He says, "You know my son." And Les Paul said to him, "He owns the ultimate case." Les Paul replied to my father, "If I would have got 2 cases from your son, because I know him, the next of my guitars and the Gibson wouldn't broke going to Germany." As of working with Slayer, okay, Dimebag Darrell, Vinnie Paul, been there, did it, done it. Bowie, Lou Reed, Joan Jett, Blondie, Samantha Fox. Now, is that a lie? I work with Samantha Fox? Lydia Christian, no. She would say it straight up because Samantha Fox's tour manager was Craig Getch, her second husband. And I worked with Samantha over, I think it was 2.5 months. I was with her every day, and she dated Paul Stanley of Kiss, which Lydia Chris's boyfriend is a drummer from Piper, Billy Squire's band. Before Billy Squire had Billy Squire. Now, see, I know Billy too. See, that's our studios. You don't even know what that is, bro, because you're not a musician. And if you were, you would have been at the NAMM show, but God forbid, I bet you can afford the ticket. I've been out at NAMM. Person I met out there, I know I haven't talked to in a while, Carmen Appleseed, Carmen the Peace. I got to also work with Dio. How about that? There's a place called Connections in Clifton. I walked in one day and there was a picture of Dio, and I met a man called Frank Perrone who managed Dio. I mean, hooked up with her. As much as my friend Lindsay playing keyboards for Cooper. All these people I've done cases for. 9 Inch Nails, Godsmack. I don't know who I am. See, I think your biggest joke, Steve, is when you put up the eBay thing. Don't be a dumbass, man. See, when you go to eBay and get a platinum album, again, Steve, read it. They don't do personal engraving of the ultimate case for you by Radioactive Records. And all I got to do, they were with Media 5 in Pennsylvania, which all I got to do is call Dave Eastman up there. And they're done. David Sustak. He would vouch for me 100% because he managed a band called Rubia and Gandalf. And that's a friend of mine, Nat Gardner, which Nat played for Richfield too. So you're caught in the biggest catch-22 of the big lie and I'm going to take you down for being sick, and I might never get well. I might never walk right again, and I hope you're happy. My boss is writing a letter, Corey Frisbee, for me. See, SSI approved me, though, so you're wasting your time. You got to, like I said, you got to do 70,000 for a fundraiser. Actually, the people that donated, all your people didn't donate, and I didn't badger them for money. The people that donated were the ones, except for one, Chrissy Bromwell, you sucked in. Same shit she said to me. Someone that's so screwed up on drugs that I tried to help her find a hospital because she was a heroin addict. Now you get to Shane C. Johnson. All right, Shane, you're a piece of artwork, bro. I didn't harass you. You guys made that all up. How did I harass you? Well, because I tried to get help with road recovery to get your girlfriend straight. I got my own girlfriend. I don't hit up on girls on Facebook. Never did. I love your sales pitch on everything you say about me, Steve. It's always complete HMG radio show. All you're doing, Steve, I see, you know, when my friends tell me about your page, and God forbid, if you're not talking about me, you don't get no exposure at all. You suck people in. You almost sucked a few in, and they said, Paul, I'm sorry. Especially the record company for Angel. I got the apology email from them, from the record company. Try me now. Played with the wrong person in the music business, my friend. See, I never smoked crack. I never lit it up. I never based. Oh yeah, I partied. I quit everything when I was 21. From what I hear, you haven't. Prescription medication? Well, coming from Road to Recovery for me, that's called a prescription junkie. I've heard it from many people. I said I was sorry about your son a million times, and you crack on my mother, who has 24 screws in her arm, man, because after my father got murdered, she took a fly over 14 stairs and reconstructed her arm, and she got 2 plates, and you bust her chops. God is going to get you back, bro. And so is the law. You think I'm kidding? I haven't blinked once with my eyes. See, Steve, you can't do that because you can't take it. You can't take it at all. But you want to be me, you're jealous of me, and you wish you were me. Because I've done the music business. You haven't done it for 30 years. You don't have 30 years of memorabilia and shit to go up on your pages. I do. Where's all your pictures? You say you're on a tour with crew. Where's all the pictures? Put them up. I would love to see them. Where's your cousin? Pictures of your cousin, Tico Torres. God, you would have that up in a heartbeat, man. You're pitiful, man. You're a disgrace to your race. I am the music community. You have about 300 followers on MySpace. If you would have checked it out, I had 50,000. See, you got to remember, Steve, I got 400 pages. Where you got 75,000 listeners because they turn on your radio station once worldwide, whatever. You ain't worldwide. You don't even know what worldwide is. I was worldwide, son. I did all the creations for the Cases of a Rock show for VH1. I got all the letters to prove it. I also have a picture that Kane sent me, and right behind it, they bought the cases and they let me stencil it. It says the Ultimate Case Company. See, the problem with me, there's no problem. I was at the taping of some of them shows. God forbid Ozzy and everybody said on them. See, Mark Weiss also introduced Zach Wilde to Ozzy and Sebastian at Skid Row. See, Mark Weiss, a photographer, lives right down the shore. Cloud 9, the owner of Cloud 9 Case Cover, has got my back 100%. You know, people aren't happy about what you did. Dolby Laboratories, Tim Carroll up there. He was mortified that someone would make up the biggest lie for a person who made the SRD soundtrack. God forbid you wouldn't know what that is because you're not a real musician. Seen your pictures in 2013, I told you, man. You found a way to make money. And I heard you were broke and that was the only way to save it. Why couldn't you be square with people and just say, you know what? Tell the truth. See, that's what made me a great business person. See, Steve, people involved with my company. See, I always kept my regular cards. You see that? President, owner. Okay. See, Denise DeVoe is my ex-wife. So you're messing with a lot of shit. My daughter's a nurse. So how did your RNs, nurses, and doctors watching my videos can tell how sick I am? And if you can't tell the way my throat looks now, and you use hick words like you dried out turkey neck, you ain't no metalhead. You're just a hickhead, dude. Cut me a break. And don't even push your bullshit on my YouTube. I came here tonight to tell you the truth, and Cindy Campbell's in there right now. I got more respect out there on Facebook. All you got is a little radio station. You don't even post ads for people. You make money off the ads. And they would be with big companies. If you said you've been doing this so long, you would have the biggest companies advertising on your radio station. Now, like I said, I do respect one person. And I'm sorry I had to write on the GoFundMe page of his girlfriend. But when you're asking $25,000 to do an album on a PayPal, on GoFundMe, and I had cancer, I had my kidney out. I never said, let's get this straight, Steve. I never said I had MS. I said I was getting checked and I got the disc. I never said I had Parkinson's. I said I was getting checked. And they injected me with the dyes and I got very sick again. So I hope you're happy and keep making up your lies. See, I got books and talk shows. Where's your shit, dude? What do you stand on? What, the Tri-Siberian Orchestra? Chris from Sabotage? I know Chris. He hung out with dingbats. Paul Delaire from Fozzy. He made his bass cases. I put him on. He knows me very well. He called me when I was sick. He ain't got me beat out, dude. See, I've got to working with legends like Kurt Cobain and stuff. Lou. The remaining members of Zeppelin, Jason Bonham, played for Foreigner, still does stuff. Jason knows me. I worked with Foreigner for years, Mick Jones and all. That's why I get credits on Mr. Moonlight. I would like to see all your credits on the album, Steve. I got 98 and 15 platinums that I didn't buy off of eBay. They were given to me because of respect. That I lived for the musician. And I've been doing this since I've been 9 years old, playing on stages with my father, going to one band with Bob Traits, going to Ritual, working for FFC, Frisbee Flight Casing, which is C&D case, to going to my own company. So about 2 years after 9/11, back to C&D, which was FFC, to knowing my boss. And I was a manager in the office, the guy that collected, answered the phones, still did the cutting down there. Cut the cases, routed them. I knew handle height. Now you said you worked for Motley Crue. Why don't you start telling me about wheel, how far the wheels got to get set in. Try 23 inches outside of the Blues by Penn Elcon. 23 inches. Or else it won't go up the ramp. Handle heights 14, 16, 18. Higher than 48, they go lower. The handles they put on the sides of the case so they go up the ramp for the roadies to make it easy. Floating racks, so when they drop, they float with the foam around them. Slam racks. Build the side of the rack, drop the rack in, nail the top, rivet the top of the aluminum on top to seal it. And they use the cases for the slam racks where the doors come off and they're flat for the playback system that my friends at Torres Supply sell. That Big Noah created with Motley Crue. So where are we going with this, Steve? Big lie. I told you the whole truth. Like I said, you're a disgrace to your race, picking on a handicapped person. And if I get any worse, I'll be in a wheelchair. So I hope when you see that, you got people, family members who say, watching my hands, all you can do is talk smack behind people's backs. Talk about Cindy Campbell that's in here right now. Shame on you. Cindy's a good person. No. I found a fundraiser page out there for a dog that needed a $20,000 operation. And that to me is bullshit. I'm an animal lover too. Once you go after that, the only fundraiser you ever mentioned was me. Because it's the only thing that would grab your attention to your fan club. Second of all, my fan club page was not put up by me. It was put up with Larry, who knows Aerosmith. He put that up because he respected me. So when you go to Super Bowl, and you're hanging out with Steven Tyler like Larry was, Steven Tyler knows me. See, it's a shame his grandmother grew up in Glen Ridge, New Jersey, and my son is named after him. Springsteen knows me very well. Little Steven. I soundproofed his whole office up at SAR Studio on 52nd. And at the front desk, there was a guy named Mel, rest in peace. That was Jimmy Page's tech. The song remains the same years. I could tell you stories because you ain't got no stories. You just got a bunch of pictures you grab off the net and put them up and make up one bunch of bullshit. You owe some people an apology, like Cindy Campbell, Maria Rusto, Kimberly Ross, Elisa Thomas. I could keep going. You picked on the SSI people. You're so perfect. You're not perfect. And Rachel Rates. Thank you, Cindy. Taking Rachel, who I never met, who donated her money to me. So all the money that got donated, it wasn't threatened. It was given by people I know. They never harass Shane. Well, you got a lot of me. You just got out of a rehab, bro. When have I been in a rehab? Never. See, my rehab, I did my rehab work myself back in the day. See, I'm not a weak-minded person. You're a weak-minded person because you fear me. You fear what I'm about, and what I take, and I'm going to take back is what you stole. But the one thing I will not take back are the people you stole. See, you can have them people. Right? They weren't threats I gave to your spokesperson, model. They were warnings that you were going to get in trouble. Because it all went on a flash drive down to North Carolina. I'm done with this conversation. I hope you people that listen here and came here and listened to this. But you don't see me jolting and I forgot to say. Usually see drummers when I went to rehearsals at SAR. They always gave me like the support, hang it in the room. I don't know. I love this one from my friend Charlie Monte. I also really like this one from my friend, rest in peace, Marky Ramone. I got tons of sticks. And Billy Cobham, let's try that. Let's try jazz musician Bill Evans, Michael Brecker I work with, Bob Dylan. Who the hell have you really worked with? Nothing special. Should have listened to me the first time and took the radio interview and made stuff make up your bullshit. You would have had a good show. But you had to go in the chat room and rely on right. This fundraiser is a fraud. Because God forbid you seen everybody over at my place. And then Tinkerbell faked her death. Dan Reynolds wrote the post, and you ran with it. I would have felt like a jackass taking Tinkerbell's side. Thank you, Tinkerbell, for exposing this guy. Really, really sucks when she called the number here. She was pretty much alive. And then you dragged Donna Clinton into it by writing a post feeling sorry for Donna Clinton. Another one you should apologize to. You know what, dude? You're like the Grinch that stole Christmas. Your heart is so hardened because you're taking out your anger, your jealousy on me. You're taking your son's death out on me, your father's death with Parkinson's. The best part, your jealousy. Too bad. See, I don't lose battles, Steve. I don't care how sick I am. Taking pictures, saying I'm a crack dealer, putting up all fraud pictures. And you got the balls to say, I put a picture up of you, fraudulent page. Too bad, not tit for tat. I put up the real thing, a man that lies like a rug and looks to kill whack shot because you are a whack. Go get some help, man. You know, I come to road recovery, never down that, because you know what? My total is over. Right now, 1,200 people I repaired. Stopped 7 suicides on Facebook. What's your track record, Steve? Nothing. Total 0. You work so hard? I don't think so. While you're sitting there drinking and your pictures at your house and stuff. And second of all, I felt really bad when I seen a picture of a pelican on your son's table that you took and you left there on main stage. I would have never took a picture of my son with any type of gun on the table. See, my father was a cop. Right? I got 4 cops to back me, and I got 2,000 that are ready to go in court and more. So let's see where your couple of thousand people will back you, and then the musicians will back me 100% with letters and corporate companies. Starting from 0, Steve, I had nothing to lose. Because then people backed me because I was an honest business person that you could trust. Just happened I get sick. And you try to slander me and ruin my career. After I've been doing it for so long and just telling a story. Go get a real job, dude. Get out of the music business. You ain't working in it because you don't know it. The only thing you knew was trying to cop a Nikki Sixx look, to be a lookalike, and to cop Crew's picture, their logo, and use it and steal it from your page and think you're going to get away with it. You watch. You watch who looks at your page. It's all backed up anyway. I got everything backed up on the hard drive, on flash drives, everything you have ever said. See, on that one of them posts that were put up by your friends, God forbid, blocked me out of there, so I couldn't defend myself, which I really don't care because I had nothing to prove. There's not one post in mine there. And you tell Kathy Z, tell her to shut her mouth. Because I tried to help her one time. And like I said, I said I had Parkinson's. I never said that. I said I was getting checked and I had MS. You people should listen more. I've done hundreds of feeds. And I have never said none of the shit you said or accused me of. I work with Whitney. I've been to her house in Mendham, did work there. Whitney Houston was here right now, and I went up to Donna Houston and told her what you were doing. They would lay down the law because someone tried to screw me. And Donna Houston corrected it. They trusted me. They gave me the whole amount of money to do the tour in one shot. And I ain't talking just $100,000 at the time. You better do a lot of thinking and get your mind straight and get out of your ass, my friend. You're playing with the wrong person in the music business. I've developed more shit. I developed the first slide-out tray for the Pro Tools system. What were you doing? Mopping floors? I get it. Like I said, you're a disgrace to your race. You'll leave me alone. You'll leave my family alone. And I don't want to hear one more word about them. And you deal with the law and your lies now. You put yourself into it. Now you can deal with the IRS and everything. See, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm not like you. Make up a lie. I make the call. Have a nice night, Stephen Torres. And your supporters of HMG Radio. I got nothing to lose. Maybe I can't walk. But man, my brain is 10 times stronger and more powerful than yours will ever be. Have a good night. Good night, Cindy Campbell. Thanks for sticking around. And Steve, oh yeah, do me a favor. Enjoy my book, my documentary, my radio station, Paulie D's Metalware Forever. I might open Looks at Joe Rock Shop out here just to bust your chops. Because I can get away with it. Try me out. You can't stop me. Good luck. Have fun playing the business game with a guy that had a perfect track record in business. And I knew how to make money. And get the cases out the door and on the truck, do or die. Good night. Cindy, you have a welcome night, and thanks for enjoying. Everybody else that watches it later, God bless you all. And hope you never have to go through something like this man did to me. If you don't say. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Steve. One more thing. I love Have You Wrote to Mandy Madonna. I was Mandy Madonna. That's the greatest creation. The hottest metal bitch that you spilled your guts about my cop friend to. You fool. Tell that to your friends. Because some of your friends sort of flirted with me. That was pretty cute. And bands. Got a couple dick pics too. I score over a picture. Facebook's a wonderful world of stupid people. Because they don't look at profile pages or do what I do. Talk right to them on the phone. 6,093 people I talked to. See, Steve, you don't do nothing keep in touch with people except for a handful. Tell Brenda Majors, which you said to go to. She knew it all about the nurse and all this shit. Tell her to watch her mouth with me. She's one of the first 50 in the write-up of people that are going to find. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, kids. All right? I'll talk to you later.